What's up, guys? Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm gonna be showing you today 2 easy ways to actually be able to tie your belt. First way is probably gonna be the easiest and quickest way to tie your belt. The second way, in my opinion, is gonna be the best way to tie your belt because it's pretty much never gonna come undone. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I would say is when you guys get your belt, find the middle of your belt. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna put the middle of this belt just below your belly button. Okay, now you gotta imagine yourself with an actual gi on, because I've got my no gi stuff on right now. So I'm gonna put this just below my belly button and I'm gonna wrap this around my waist one time until I bring both of my actual ends of my belt in front of me like this, okay? Now, whether it's left or right, it's irrelevant, but generally speaking, I always bring the right side of the belt, then the left side of the belt over, so I'm making an X in front of myself, okay? Now, always the part of the belt that's on top is gonna fold over the entirety of the belt. So now I've got this going on, okay? Now I'm gonna take the bottom part of the belt that's hanging low, whether it's on either side, but right now it's on my left side. I'm actually gonna pick it up and let it hang face down like this. I'm gonna bring the other portion of the belt, which is on top, and I'm gonna make an X, okay? The part that's on top, guys, is gonna go through our little hole here and we pull it tight, okay? This is the easiest and quickest way to actually learn how to tie your belt. It also works really well for teaching kids and getting them to be able to tie their belt fairly quickly, okay? Now, the knot that I like the most, that works the best, okay, is what we call the flower knot. I'm gonna take the bottom part of the belt again. And this time, I'm actually gonna bring the end of my belt and I'm gonna put it between the two parts of my belt that are wrapped around my waist. It's gonna go right in there, but I don't wanna pull it all the way through. The reason why is because I'm gonna bring the top portion of the belt and I'm gonna bring it through, which is through the belt where my loop is. And then as you can see here, I'm actually gonna be putting the end of the belt between the part of the belt that goes between my waist. What we do now is I'm gonna grab both ends of the belt, squeeze it tight, and we have what's called the flower knot, okay? This knot is very durable, very strong. It's not gonna come undone, okay? Now, let's go ahead and show you again, okay? So we obviously wrap the belt around our waist, throw it over, goes around the entirety of the belt around your waist, okay? We have the first option, which is where you bring the bottom part of the belt up, other top part over, the belt part that's on top, goes through the loop, pull it tight. We'll do it a couple more times. Right side over, left side over. The part that's on top folds over the entirety of the belt. The bottom part of the belt is gonna come up and you're gonna hang it over. Top part makes an X. The top part is going to go through the loop and we pull it tight. This is really good if you have to make a super fast knot. Okay? One more time. The bottom part, you bring it up. The top part goes on top. The top part, you're going to bring that end through the loop, pull it tight. Okay? Now for the flower knot, which is my favorite knot. We're going to do everything the exact same in the beginning. Okay? The part that's on top is going to wrap around the entirety of the belt, just like this. This is the starting point for every knot. The bottom loop, guys, the end, is going to actually go between both parts of the belt that are wrapped around my waist. But I'm not going to pull it all the way through. I'm going to take the top part now, and it's going to go through the loop. And then I'm actually going to make it go between both parts of the belt right here. And I'm gonna put that through just like this, pulling both ends, and now we have a nice flower knot. Not only does it look pretty neat, but she holds up pretty strong, okay? So, we'll do that a couple more times. Right one over, left one over. The left one's gonna wrap over the entirety of the belt, and here is our starting point for every knot. For the flower knot, I'm gonna get the bottom part of the belt, bring in the end, I'm gonna put it through both sides of the belt, okay? The one on top, it's gonna go through my loop I just made, and it's gonna go between both belts. Pulling tight just like that. One more time on that knot, I'll just do it a couple more times so you can see. Awesome. Well, those are two ways that are actually very easy to tie the knot. First one is probably the quickest and easiest way to learn actually how to tie your belt. The second way is easy once you kind of understand how to do it and you've practiced it a little bit. And I would argue it's actually the strongest knot to actually do. And I think it looks pretty darn clean. So anyways, guys, appreciate you clicking on this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if this helped you actually be able to tie your guys' belt. Catch you guys in the next one.